Ladies and gentlemen, we've got some big time news for you all today revolving around when we'll be getting the characters from the Super Dragon Ball superhero movie in Dragon Ball Legends. Characters such as Beast Gohan, Orange Piccolo, Cell Max, all the hype ones. We only have Gamma 1 and 2 in the game right now, so there's still plenty more for them to add. And the date that it seems we'll be getting them is not as close as you may think. Unfortunately not, which I know is going to sadden some people, and there's going to be people who just don't believe what I'm about to say, and that's fine, you know, all the more power to you. But today's video, we're going to be discussing when we're supposed to be getting these characters, because we've gotten information about that, and then why that information actually makes sense with what's going on right now, with who our next Ultra might be, which, by the way, let me know in the comments who you think our next Ultra is going to be. Do you think it's going to be Legendary Super Saiyan Broly from Z? Do you think it's going to be someone else? Let me know in the comments. Also, quick, shout out Pencil Kage. Dope art as usual, my guy. But these things tie in. What we've gotten recently in Powerful Opponents, the LF Cooler, who we're getting as our Ultra, could it be Broly? And when we'll be getting these characters, they're all tied together. So let's just get into it and discuss. The big news here is we have gotten news, we've gotten word from someone close to the situation that we will not be seeing these characters until March. Yes, I said March, as in the next year, March, which is half of a year away. Not what you wanted to hear. Yes, I'm aware you wanted to hear Legends Festivals when we're getting them. But no, we have to wait for October, November, December, January, February, and then March. 6 whole months, it seems, until we'll be getting these guys. And we don't know who we'll be getting for Legends Festival because it was believed since the movie came out in Japan, everyone watched on third-party websites, and then when it came out again in America and the rest of the world, that we'll be getting these guys for Legends Festival. Since we didn't get them for Anniversary, Legends Festival is the next big event. These guys are hype. Would make sense. We get them. However, word is, won't be seeing them until March at the earliest, and that actually makes sense. And the reason it makes sense is because if you look at what we've gotten recently, in terms of Dragon Ball Legends here, we've gotten movie stuff. We've gotten movie stuff. The free-to-play cooler, the metal one, movies. Final Form cooler, movies. Lord Slug Zenkai, movies. If it is in fact Legendary Super Saiyan Broly Ultra, movies. That's a lot of movies. We won't then be needing 2 months after we get this, since this will be coming in October, since we got our first Ultra in December, Super Gogeta. Then we got our second Ultra in March with Kaioken. Our third Ultra in July, 4 months after March, Vegito. And then October seems when we'll be getting our next Ultra. And a lot of people believe it is Broly. I will go into that more in depth in a moment here. But that's a whole lot of stuff to then for them to turn around 2 months later and drop another Ultra movies. Because we'll probably be getting an Ultra for Legends Festival just like we did last year with Ultra Super Gogeta. This time it'll probably not be movies related because of all the movie stuff we're getting right now. And that probably is upsetting, but that seems the way it's going. Switching gears to who the Ultra is going to be and why so many people think it's going to be Broly if you haven't heard. If we go to the Dragon Ball Legends Twitter, their post about, you know, us getting the Zenkai for Lord Slug, they posted this little video here, and if we put it big screen for you and hit play, at the very end, there's some spicy, juicy stuff they put in here. So they show the campaign for Powerful Opponent, and then bam, a new threat draws ever closer. Whew! We can take that as basically them saying a new character is coming ever closer. Big thing here is this is green text. A new threat draws ever closer. People instantly think, all right, green. Who's green? Broly's green. Well, bam. I feel like that's a little bit of a shaky, you know, kind of path to go on for thinking that. But if you look at the other stuff we just got in the game, so they dropped the guaranteed ticket, you know, Powerful Opponent banner for you to spend your tickets on, which makes sense. It's going along. It's in line with their Powerful Opponent campaign they've had, where they've been dropping Powerful Opponent characters. But then they also dropped the Legends Saiyans banner for you to summon on, which I wouldn't really recommend you summon on, but they dropped it. And who is a Powerful Opponent and a Saiyan? Well, it's none other than Broly himself, the Legendary Super Saiyan, Broly. So I think that actually is a far stronger argument for why it's going to be Broly. Also, Broly's just hype. People have been wanting Ultra Z Broly for quite some time now. And when you look at the other Powerful Opponents, I mean, just going off of the idea of the text, you know, being green, since people were connecting green to Broly, there are other green characters that are Powerful Opponents. Cell is green. Zamasu is green. Bojack, where's Bojack? Bojack is green. Piccolo, Demon King Piccolo is green. He's way down here, isn't he? Oh, did I pass him? I must have passed Demon King Piccolo. Demon King Piccolo is green. Where the heck this man is hiding. Demon King Piccolo is green. And so, yeah, that's a lot of people who are green. However, I think Broly is just the most likely with them dropping Legends Saiyan's banner. And then Frieza does deserve to get an Ultra at some time, for sure. But I don't think it's going to be Frieza now because if you look at the units we've gotten, Metal Cooler, LOE. Full power, or, final form cooler, LOE. Mecha Frieza, LOE. Dropping another powerful opponent, LOE, this time in Ultra. I think that's a little too much. I know the focus is on powerful opponent, but that's also like a huge buffed LOE. And I just don't think it'll be a Frieza yet. And then the green doesn't make sense with Frieza, but, we don't have to necessarily talk about that. Although I do think the green definitely means something. With the whole idea of the green, it then does turn to red, which you could say, oh, well, Bojack has green skin and red hair. I think that's a little shaky, but yes, I think it's going to be Broly personally. If it's not Broly, I would actually like to see maybe Super Baby 2, since we already have an Ultra Omega Shenron. I know he's the free-to-play one, so he's not as great as the summonable ones, but I think that takes him out of the running for getting another Ultra, at least for a while. So I would actually love to see a baby if it doesn't end up being Broly, since GT has been starving for something. Literally, they're so down bad for a new unit. So that would be cool to see. And I just think it makes the most sense. We got a new Goku Black, so I don't think we need a new Zamasu, even though I said, he's got green skin. I don't think it'll be Jiren. I don't think it'll be Cell. I mean, Cell is a powerful opponent, and it's been a whole year since we got the LF Perfect Cell, but we kind of got the free-to-play Perfect Cell not that long ago. We got a new Gohan recently. I don't think Demon King Piccolo is cool enough at this point to be one of the first Ultras. Just going to come out and say it. So, yeah, I think Broly is our most likely candidate here to be dropped. Again, let me know if you think it's going to be Broly or not, since you may have another idea. Would love to hear it in the comments down below, but that's kind of my reasoning behind it. And then, if it is in fact Ultra Broly, again, that's a new Ultra movie unit. That would be 2 Ultra summonable movie units with Super Gogeta and then Broly. No way they come back in December and drop for Legends Festival Ultra Gohan. So I think the news that we'll be getting these guys sometime around March makes a whole lot of sense and is the truth, sadly, no matter how much you don't want to believe it. I think it is, just with how things are going right now. If this ends up not being Broly and ends up being someone just not from a movie entirely, like let's just say it's Zamasu. Zamasu's not a movie's character, or Jiren, not a movie's character, then maybe I could see, a higher chance of this happening. But assuming it's going to be Broly, I just don't see them happening. I just don't see. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. When do you think we'll be getting them? Do you think it's going to be March, or are you saying no way, they're coming earlier? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, though. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Go follow me over on Twitch for live streams. And I hope you all are staying happy and healthy, having the best of days. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow.